Hello, Taurus Gemini Cusp. This is Jay from Live to Live Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Chariot, the Tower card, and the Two of Swords. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is you both are really trying your best to overcome any drama or chaos that has you confused, that has you indecisive. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, along with the Seven of Pentacles. So the first challenge that you're facing is walking away from the past, really being honest with your emotions and reevaluating what you need to do to walk away from the past. What's another challenge you're facing? We have the World card, the Seven of Swords, along with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like another challenge that you're facing is you're still working on yourself. You know, there is still, it's almost like some deceptive energy that you're holding on to that you're having a hard time ending. You know, this person may have done something pretty sneaky, something that felt like a betrayal. And I feel like you're still trying to regain your confidence after this sneaky betrayal is what I'm getting. What advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Ace of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Temperance card. Spirit is telling you it's time for you to really go within, do some deep soul searching and try to withdraw from that feeling of betrayal. You know, you felt betrayed by this person. You really did. You felt betrayed, and you need to find peace with it because it's kind of overtaking your life right now. And it does. When somebody that we love betrays us, it can really take over our life. What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person right now? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? We have apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid as the current connective energy. In the recent past, we have harmony. A challenge is nourish, and what needs to happen for you two to find balance, we have solitary. Let's get apprehensive. If I can get my cards in. Apprehensive. We have the Knight of Swords along with the Moon card. So I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying your best to take a decisive action towards releasing any clouded judgment that has you guarded, has you cautious or afraid. You're trying to move towards the truth. In the recent past, we have peace, harmony. We have the Devil card and the Emperor. In the recent past, I feel like you both realized it was time to take your power back. It was time to find peace with anything that may have restricted you in the past. And why you're in this energy of realizing you have to start letting go of that clouded judgment. You have to let your guard down and move towards the truth if you're going to heal. A challenge is nourish. We have the Eight of Wands and the King of Swords. I feel like a connective challenge right now, and this isn't bad. What cuts out the ability for you to change your energy or even communicate is you're still working on yourself. And to me, when you're working on yourself, this isn't a bad challenge. This actually, to me, is a positive challenge. You know, it just means that you're trying to change your energy. You're trying to heal. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have solitary. We have the King of Wands and a Death card. You need to go within. You know, now is the time for you both to look at the bigger picture and have the courage to end anything that you're holding on to from this past relationship. You know, I say it over and over. You can't change the past, but you can change how you deal with the present and the future. You know, holding on to the past only makes your life miserable. So it's time for you to go within and see what you need to do to really start to have the courage to make that transition towards letting go of this past relationship. What is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is their challenge right now? Your person's energy towards you is exhaustion. Their intention is only you. A challenge with your person is running, and what your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection. We have spiritual connection. All right, let's get some tarot on that. We have the Fool card along with the Queen of Swords. I do feel like right now your person's energy towards you, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my camera because it's going off. I don't know why it's doing it. Okay. Your person's energy towards you is they're trying to cut out any exhaustive energy that prevents them from starting over. Their intention is only you. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, their intention is to start working on their goals and dreams, what makes them happy, so that they can stop fixating on the mental defeat they feel or think about when they think about you. A challenge with your person is running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You know, I feel like a challenge with your person, there's times when they run away from healing, you know, because they don't want to deal with their emotions. And the more they run away, the less they're able to make steady and stable steps towards that new beginning. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, I'm going to tell you something. Your person knows they betrayed you. And believe it or not, they have so much regret that it actually hurts them. And so what they need to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to heal. They need to understand. They need to understand the need to apologize for this. And also to understand that they have a deep love for you. And this is why they hold regret. People who don't love another person don't have any regret. And I feel like if your person really understands the reason why they're holding on to this pain and the regret is because that they still have this deep love for you, it will help them to heal. You have to be authentic to heal. You have to be authentic with your emotions and with yourself. So what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. I wish I had told you how much you meant to me. We have the Page of Swords along with the Sun card. So your person wants you to know that as they're trying to make positive moves towards possibly communicating with you, an apology I'm getting, they do wish they would have told you how much you truly meant to them at the time of this breakup. I see a little part of you in everyone I meet, and your person wants you to know this is what has helped them to think of a new action to take to find absolution with the past, is when they meet people, they see a little part of you in everyone they meet. I feel like your person's biggest down right now is the fact that they're just understanding how much they care about you. You know, they may have ran away from it. They may have pushed it away. They may have even been the instigator in the breakup. But when someone has a lot of regret for what they did to somebody else, there's love there. And with your person, there's a deep love that they need to accept in order to heal and move forward. So let's get some near future. We have heart fog and one day. We have the Star card along with the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like in the near future, your person is going to continue to try to work through any blocked emotions they're holding on to and really start to forgive themselves. Even though we need to forgive people for what they do to us, sometimes we have to forgive ourselves for what we do to people. And I feel like your person's going to work on this in the near future. One day, someday, somewhere, another time, we have the Ten of Cups along with the Two of Cups. I also feel like in the near future, your person is going to work on trying their best, again, to put hope, faith, and belief that there's a possibility that you two can rebuild at one point and work on letting go of that past partnership. The biggest part about the hardest part about reconciliation is letting go of the past. And I do feel like your person is going to realize that they still are in love with you, and they need to heal and possibly rebuild this connection by forgiving themselves and then offering an apology to you. That's the only way it's going to work. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Knight of Cups, the Strength card. Oh. I feel like this is a Leo, first of all. I feel like this is someone new. It's someone who, in some way, you touched their heart and you made them realize that they want to see where this connection can go. There's something, I keep getting that you touched their heart. Something you did, maybe something you posted on social media that got their attention, but you definitely touched their heart. And now they want to see how things can go down between the two of you. So what will their intention be? We have the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, along with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like their intention is to really strategize ways of working on themselves and getting through hard times, or helping you get through a hard time. How will they see you? We have the Four of Swords. Yeah. They see you as someone that is really wounded, someone that's defensive. They're going to see you as someone that they're going to try their best to help heal and cut out that defensive energy. What will they want the most from you? We have the Emperor, the Two of Swords, along with Three of Pentacles. I feel like it's almost like they want you to take your power back. Like, they want to help you take your power back and rid any confusion or indecisiveness that would prevent you. This is so deep. That would prevent you from opening up to them. So how will you see this person? We have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. You're going to be a little stressed out, You're definitely going to be in this energy of self-sabotage when you realize that this person could open your heart. You're going to see this person as someone that could open up your heart again. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, along with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like what you will want the most from this person is for you both to be able to, it's almost like move in a new direction towards, I feel like what you want is this person to be honest with what would make them happy, If you're going to move in a new direction, you definitely want to go into this connection with your eyes open. So what will the connective energy be? We have the Five of Cups, the Judgment card, along with the Hermit card. I feel like the connective energy is going to be you both trying to find absolution with any regret, loss, grief, or regret by doing deep soul searching. And I feel like this is more with you than with your person. Definitely going to have to do some deep soul searching in order to heal any grief you're still holding on to from the past. So what challenges will you face? We have the Three of Swords, the Chariot, and the Empress. I feel like the first challenge that you're going to face is overcoming the pain and heartache of the past and finding comfort with it. You know, you have to find comfort with the past in order to move on to the present and towards the future. What else? We have the moon. You're going to be afraid. This is normal. I feel like another challenge that you're going to face in this connection is being afraid to be honest with your emotions. A lot of it has to do with you're not sure if this is going to be a connection that's going to end up being magical, or if this is just going to be a flyby connection. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Spirit is telling you it's time for you to find some stable ground and really make it the decision to let go, to accept your past relationship as a missed opportunity so that you can get on with your life. Sometimes we have to accept that things just didn't work out. And because you're still grieving over this past person, you're still holding on to them. What else? We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's time to walk away and move forward with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords and be truthful with yourself. Sometimes the hardest thing for us to accept is when something is over. And I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time for you to accept that your past relationship's over. It's time to move forward. Don't allow yourself to miss an opportunity at new love. If you know, it could be good for you. You have to accept that your past is over and move forward. Near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. I do feel like in the near future, you're going to focus on moving on from your past. And once you're able to reconcile this past, I feel like you're going to really see this new connection as stable, and I feel like you're going to open up to it. I do. I feel like you're going to realize you're not going to miss an opportunity with this new connection by holding on to the past, and everything's going to work out in the near future. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.